work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Blake Swihart is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kiermaier will wait on it, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Stefani.
Digging in, Daryl Stefani. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here it comes.
I got to count 2-2.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box, Royce Lewis. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Two and 1 now to the Twins leadoff man. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
The 3-2 one more time. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Max Kepler, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close, it's a ball and no strikes.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two out with the man at first. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Runner's back. Now the 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Charlie Morton trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Byron Buxton will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Here's the 1-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He set the payoff pitch, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 1-0 home. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Minnesota leads this one 2-0. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Standing in, Ronaldo Hernandez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 13, Manuel Margot.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Throw into second, the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Alex Kirilloff. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. To the Twins left fielder. 2-1 after the foul ball there. To 2-2 now.
2-2 count.
Shoots this one over to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. And 2 strikes. Both. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Polanco around first, heading for second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
At the plate now, Blake Swihart, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, and this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, he's been battling all game long and been a real warrior. But there's only so many pitches in an arm, no matter how tough he is. That walk may have been all the manager needs to see because he looks like he's done to me.
Striding in once again, Daryl Stefani. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
At the plate, Royce Lewis, as it's grounded sharply to first. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Twins 3, the Rays nothing. Settling in now, Luis Arias. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Dominic Smith. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
The windup and the 0-1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, David Peralta. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
2 out, nobody on. Just hung in there on that one. This is pulled into right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. He'll get it into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping into the box, Yandy Diaz. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. set. Here's the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit out towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. John Curtis will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 84, John Curtis.
Standing in, Max Kepler will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Kepler.
Now the pitch.
Inside ball.
The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
High in the air out to center field. Margot on his horse, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 delivery.
No,
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. So a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Josh Donaldson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
One and one. Here it is. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Full count.
Alex Kirilloff would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Jake McGee will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
41. Jake McGee.
Alex Kirilloff will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This one is launched. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, the manager was looking for that lefty-lefty advantage, but someone forgot to tell the guy in the box that he was at a disadvantage because he just unloaded on that thing. If you make a mistake, he's going to make you pay. Doesn't matter what side you're throwing it from.
The batter, the second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0.
Ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
3 runs already home here. Three and 0 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here it comes on 3-0. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
A runner on first with 2 away. Two and 1 the count to Blake Swihart. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Twins do strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Twins 6, the Rays nothing. Leading off the inning, Jesus Aguilar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
the batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Stepping in, Willie Adames. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here it comes. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Heading out towards shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ronaldo Hernandez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Manuel Margot, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Rays strand a pair. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Striding in, Daryl Stefani. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Daryl Stefani.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Liner toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Stepping in now, Royce Lewis, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
A runner at first with no outs here. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for one to Aguilar for the double play.
Now batting, designated hitter, Max Kepler.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Max Kepler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 delivery. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They lead it 6-0. At the plate, Luis Arias is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
Now to the plate, Dominic Smith. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, CK3.
Digging in and looking for more, David Peralta. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stefani is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Diego Castillo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton.
Number 25, Byron.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Josh Donaldson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Cody Stashak, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 61, Cody Stashak.
Now batting, Yandy Diaz. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. There's a good breaking ball down on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And he pops it up. Mountcastle is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Willie Adames, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. And this is lifted to shallow center field. Buxton comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Rays down to their final out now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
2 out with the man at first.
Ball,
2-0.
inside.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And the 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Twins used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kenta Maeda wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rays, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, Kenta Maeda got the win throwing 8 shutout innings as Minnesota took care of the Rays 6-0. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Chicago White Sox pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-2. Jesse Hahn collected win number 2 on the year as the Royals got the victory over the Indians 5-4. The Houston Astros sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-3. The Angels tallied 5 home runs overall as they blew out the Jays 9-1. The Nationals combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Padres 5-.
We are under. Digging in, Royce Lewis. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Royce Lewis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Second, the right fielder.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, heater gets turned around.
Byron Buxton.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect this to be a win-win for him and the ball club.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Mitch Garver. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 21 homers and 46 driven in. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Kepler leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Polanco is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat. Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Still 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. This pitch is popped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
And that misses for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Garver finds it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Batting second, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And now a pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Fouled away. The 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In comes the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next for Seattle, Kyle Lewis. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the .320 mark.
Yeah, he's been swinging it pretty well over the last 10 games or so. Well over 300, and he's someone to watch in this one here.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Lewis, a native of Georgia. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Throw gets him there from short right field. Up next for Minnesota, Ryan Mountcastle. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. Here it comes. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Henniger is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. No score here as we play inning number 2. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball too high. Ball 4. In now, Alex Kirilloff, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. To short, hit hard. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Brendan Rodgers bats next, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 5 homers and 21 driven in. 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
First pitch of the at-bat. Royce Lewis is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Racing back the center fielder. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Lewis looks up. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's Byron Buxton now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit back up the middle. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Twins are in front, 4-0. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And he takes ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Brian O'Keefe waits on deck. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And the count will be full. And it's fouled away. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
He's set and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And he got him.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks. And now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jose Marmolejos checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ty France stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Real Muto's running in there. Now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Wackney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Now the 1-0. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The batter, number 11.
Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Polanco. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
No, that's low.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Counts even 2-2 for Polanco.
2-2.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Coming in is Haniger. He can't get there as it falls in.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Stepping in now, Ryan Mountcastle. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Count now a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. At the plate, Alex Kirilloff. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Real Muto is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is...
Back now for the Mariners' 3rd turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Hitting for power has been a real issue as they rank near the bottom of the league in slugging percentage. One of their coaches told me, we have to be creative with how we try to generate offense because hitting the ball out of the park isn't a big part of our game. That's something we need to improve upon, but for now, we have to look for other ways to score. Sounds like some small ball and aggressive base running is possibly in order, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
3-1 the count now. Here it comes. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. It's down for extra bases, and the Mariners had their first hit of the game. The throw into second.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Fouled away. With runners in scoring position this season, Haniger is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
And he lays off for ball 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. No one out with a runner at second. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it. 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So striding forward now, Jake Fraley. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
0-2, here it is.
Nope.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So it's back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Left for Seattle. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. First delivery to him on the way.
Brendan Rodgers.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Now back, second baseman, Royce Lewis.
At the plate, Royce Lewis, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Max Kepler, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Byron Buxton is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Buxton has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swanson typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
So he sets him down swinging. Byron Buxton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mitch Garver stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's off the scoreboard. Wow. A solo shot here to left. Number 22 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0. In now, Jorge Polanco. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Polanco around first, heading for second now. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Mountcastle begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Line drive to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First offering on its way. Kyle Lewis will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
A ball and a strike now. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Alex Kirilov.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Kirilov. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch on its way.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So that's their 12th hit of the ballgame so far. And although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brendan Rodgers, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. From the stretch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Royce Lewis. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. First offering on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And it's fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The right fielder, Matt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Max Kepler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Now another 0-2. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Twins strand a pair, but they're still in control, 7-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Marmolejos looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
A runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Ty France, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag.
Oh, a great diving stoppage short. It's there, and he's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
The right fielder.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Mitch Henniger, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Men on third with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is ready once again. Byron Buxton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
For 25, Byron Buxton.
First offering on its way. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fraley arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mitch Garver. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Lewis waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Digging in, Jorge Polanco. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball. That's down.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Stepping into the box, Jake Fraley. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Two and one. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2.
We got 3 and 2.
There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Fouled off. Fouled away. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And he fouls this one off. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Now in the box, Kyle Lewis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Hit hard. Two out with the man at first. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Jason Bradford enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jason Bradford.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoke toward third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
So coming to the plate, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime against this pitcher. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Alex Kirilloff, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stepping in, Brendan Rodgers. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
The 0-1 on its way. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Twins wind up stranding 1. And next will be the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Realmuto, 30 years of age. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. So 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Fouled away. 2-2 one more time. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Garver corrals it. Throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Brian O'Keefe is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. 3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. To the plate now, Jose Marmolejos, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Soft grounder left side. And there's out number 2. So digging in now, Ty France. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Royce Lewis. He's set. Here it comes. Set to deliver the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, but it's off his glove. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
No balls and a strike to count. And a He'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thought.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
The center fielder.
First offering on its way. Liner in there for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. There goes Buxton. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And that misses 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that'll even the count here. It's now 2-2 to the Minnesota shortstop. Full count, 3-2. Ryan Mountcastle waits on deck. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Henniger is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. The next twin up, Ryan Mountcastle. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. From the stretch.
Ball in.
The 1-0.
1-1.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through a base hit. He's 3-for-5.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Aaron Fletcher comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 81, Aaron Fletcher.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hard ground ball to third. And there's one down now. Now at the plate, Jake Fraley. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the 2nd out.
Up next for Seattle.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kyle Seager. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder Alex Kirilloff. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Haniger is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Next will be the designated hitter, Brendan Rodgers. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that misses, ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2.
Now back, second base.
Stepping up now, Royce Lewis. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on. Into the box now, J.P. Crawford. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. The 2-0 on the way.
Nope, that's down.
Kyle Lewis is on deck. And that's finally over for a strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Digging in, Kyle Lewis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out. The Mariners are down to their final out now, and that brings up JT Realmuto. First offering on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Nope.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter.
Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the American League Central, the Minnesota Twins swatted 4 home runs in this one as they sank the Mariners 9-0. The Royals starting pitcher, number 50, won his 4th game thus far as Kansas City disposed of the Chi Sox 3-1. Aaron Savali picked up win number 8 this year as the Indians took care of Detroit 5-2. Hunter Renfroe was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs, leading Tampa Bay over the Red Sox 9-4. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 2-0. It was their 5th straight victory. The A's totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-3. The Texas Rangers smacked 15 team hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 8-6. The Nationals launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 6-3. The Houston Astros pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 3-1. The Brewers totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-5. They now have 5 straight.
We are under the... Digging in. Jorge Polanco. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He's set and the pitch. Ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First offering on its way.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Comes set with the 0-1. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. In now the... Mariners DH, Dylan Moore. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball. Ball.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, 0-2 the count to Crawford. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready now, Kyle Lewis. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they're coming off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Mitch Garver, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Outside 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.